This is a quick video to explain in a nutshell the illegal Glossop eviction of Rekha Patel. Hopefully I'll get it all done in a couple of minutes. There's other videos to follow that will explain other pieces of this case in detail, because there's a lot to it, folks. Rekha Patel is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. She's a really genuine girl. She's a school teacher. She likes to help children. She's a good person, really good person. She bought a house that needed a little bit of work done to it, new roof, refurb, stuff like that. So she introduced herself to the neighbours, and she found that one of the neighbours didn't seem too pleased that she had a non-white person living next door to her. The name of this lady is Frances Briley, and it's my opinion that Frances Briley is an out-and-out racist. So Frances Briley apparently is an ex-conservation officer or something like that, and Frances Briley engineered a damage to a property claim in the civil courts that Rekha didn't think she would lose, because obviously everyone that hasn't got any experience in the courts, because Rekha's a straight goer, they think that justice is going to be done in the courts and things are going to be fair. Well, it's not. Now, before anyone starts saying about she should have paid her rent, she should have paid her bills, she didn't have to pay the rent. She wasn't a tenant, she wasn't a mortgagee, she owned the property. And as a lot of people might start finding out, there is a whole army of slippery, rubby-handed little solicitors and legal people that are out there, and they're looking for people that own the buildings they're living in. Watch this space. There's so much to come out from this one. Now, Frances Briley got a team together that's it's as slippery as a snake with a top hat on, and basically they succeeded in winning the case. So Rekha then ended up putting some more time into it. She got her own surveyor in. She found the former owner of the house, and it turns out that the stones that were the fact stones that were meant to have been damaged never actually existed, and I can provide all the proof of that as well. There's photos saying that it never existed. There's loads. I'll show it all to you. So now Rekha has been lumbered with 70 grand's worth of legal fees, and that's well over the top for the case. So obviously Frances Briley, the racist neighbour, she's now trying to take the home, and the home is worth a lot more than 70 grand legal fees. When I went to try and prevent the eviction, I tried to see the paperwork, wasn't allowed to see the paperwork, wasn't allowed to examine it. I could see it from afar. The video's all there when I got arrested. I didn't like the look of the paperwork. I thought it was fraudulent, and in the court case that I've recently just won, the judge agreed with me, and now the company cannot provide the writ. In other words, what they used to authorise an eviction, they haven't got anymore, and the police have asked them where it is, and the police have been told to jog on, and the police ain't even asked any questions. Now, folks, there are legal people involved in this criminal fraud. There are police now involved in this criminal fraud. There are loads of people that are now looking at criminal fraud trials, and that's why they've got to fight to the death, as it was. So you've got a lady, a school teacher, really nice girl. She's bought a house, she's done her house up, she's been falsely accused by a racist next door neighbour of damaging her house, and we've got the proof that there were no actual fact stones. Fact stones is an ambiguous term that a conservation officer, as I suspect Frances Briley was, would know about. And obviously Frances Briley, she is a highborn. She's she's a bit posh apparently. She's got loads and loads of influence. She's got legal people, she's got money, and she wanted the little brown girl out. So folks, please have a look at the Rekha Patel case. The bare bones basis is the neighbour has made up a fictitious claim. We've managed to counter that, but now getting anyone to listen to it is almost impossible. The police have been put on notice, have been served the legal documents, as have all the other parties involved in the case, and they're all just ignoring it. What we need now is a little bit of people power to start asking the right questions. Derbyshire Police have got a lot to answer for in this. Please watch the other videos, and please support Rekha Patel. Thank you.